What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you guys the best characters, main characters that is, for Dimensions in Roblox Anime Dimensions, and this is going to be for the mains because I've already shown you most of the assists, and this is going to be the best characters for Dimensions under different categories. It's not, once again, it's not the top 5, it's the best for different categories so that you can know based on whatever currency you can use, or whether you can use obtainable or unobtainable, or whether you just want a good character for grinding. So starting off with Gem, I'm sure you already know it's going to be Astolfo that is going to be the best character, the best Gem character for Dimensions, primarily because the first skill with a fairly low cooldown is in fact a dash skill with iframes. One of the second skill, I mean, you kind of jump up in the air. Okay, nothing big about that. The third skill, Cheer, does give you iframes, and it also will increase your attack and critical for 14 seconds for both you and your teammates, which is pretty nice. And the fourth skill is in fact a movable ultimate, that is Whirlpool. So overall a pretty nice skill set, and also a pretty nice damage overall on most of his moves. Now under easy to use, or basically the best for grinding, that's going to be Eren in my opinion, mainly because his first and second moves have quite good AoE, really good for like mob clearing, and his ultimate will allow you to spam that, which is just really convenient just to quickly clear the enemies, because the method for grinding gold really quickly, if you can't clear the dimension really quick, is just to clear everyone up till the boss and don't fight the first boss, because fighting the first boss isn't really efficient in terms of gold. So you want to go into hardcore and just equip Eren without any assists. Eren, or of course other characters, Eren is just probably the most efficient, and you can just go all the way till the first boss. It takes less than a minute, and then just go ahead and quickly reset. So you get a bit of gold pretty fast, and it's also just really easy to use. Even if you're just playing normally, he's quite easy to use. I mean, his mobility isn't insane, but his AoEs and cooldowns are quite good, because the main things we're looking at for this is cooldown, AoE, and of course damage. Now anti-boss, it's gonna be Nezuko. Yes, she is a Gem character, but I'm not putting her under Gem because she's of course unobtainable now. And the thing is, Nezuko is just so good against bosses, and in the current world record run, I think it was a trio, and basically one player would actually be using Nezuko with your maneuver gear. Maneuver gear gives you 15% extra boss damage. Now the reason why she's just normally not the best Dimension character is because she kind of lacks in mobility. She doesn't really have dash skills, but she's really good against bosses because her moves by itself, without seeing the side abilities, are just really good in terms of damage. And on top of that, the ultimate will reset all of your cooldowns, and she also has really fast cooldowns in general. So she even forget just bosses, she's even quite good at clearing the rest of the dimension as well, and overall a pretty solid character to use. But once again, it's just because she's a little bit slower in terms of mobility, which is why she's just not the best overall. Now best obtainable, not counting the obvious character that's going to be under the best, but this is going to be Esper. Esper is actually surprisingly good at clearing dimensions. Now he doesn't have a dedicated dash skill or anything like that, but his third skill will increase your speed significantly, and his damage is just really good, and so is his AoE and cooldowns, that it just makes it irrelevant, the fact that he doesn't have a dash skill. And in the slime dimension at least, he's actually better at clearing it than Kokushibo, and Kokushibo was previously known as like one of the best characters for Dimensions because he has a dash skill, a movable ultimate. Esper doesn't have any of that, but he's just got such good AoEs and such good like mechanics and stuff, because his third skill will also reset your first two skill cooldowns, meaning you should always have an ability off cooldown, and your abilities, if you have good stats, can even one-shot enemies, which is why I would say is the best obtainable character, not counting Shadows. And the best character overall, it's quite obviously going to be Shadow Monarch or Sung Jin Woo, because his first skill is a dash with iframes. Second skill kind of groups the enemies in front of you, so you can use even more abilities. The third skill, Dragon Fear, will allow you to spam dash, meaning plus the dash does a reasonable amount of damage, so you can literally just spam dash all the way to the end of a long line of enemies, pretty much killing all those enemies and also getting to the next set of enemies that you can kill, since you can move so quickly. And and also it gives you extra speed, as if the dashing isn't enough. And the ultimate will also give you plenty of crit chance, so that you can even fight against bosses quite well. So overall, just a really good character. So this is pretty much my list for the best characters for Dimensions. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know if there's any other videos that you want to see in the future, and I will catch you guys in the next video. See ya.